Like, ain't you the same person that was screaming free China Mac when I got locked up on my parole violation, bro? And I didn't even have a clue who you was, bro. Like, I didn't know you, bro. Like, you was screaming free China Mac because I had a wave. You was a struggling battle rapper and you was trying to ride my wave, bro. And now you got a little rhythm and you want to make it seem like I'm chasing you, bro. When I came on your show and you agreed to do my show.
So what's going on is the back and forths. China Mac rebuttals and responds to Math Hoffa. Then Math Hoffa responds back. And you're going to see who's more diplomatic in a way. And I want to give a salute to both gentlemen, to China Mac. And y'all already know how I feel about Math Hoffa. That's bro over there. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Math since he was in the mud all the way to the limelight, and I don't care if I'm stuck in the mud. I love the growth and development, and that's amazing. How do you not look at that story and get motivated so you could be golded too? Salute the Math Hoffa and China Mac. But we got to talk about the rundowns. Now, there's been a lot of back and forths in this perceived beef, but it has to be beef if both parties are engaging in beef. It seems only one side is showing hostilities and on a similar surprise attack that's in contrast to almost the after Civil War's effect, you know, like General Custer's when he met his demise, you know what I'm saying, that Little Horn. I mean, it's a lot of things like this in this scenario. You have a situation of a battle rapper who has outgrown to what his legacy already was, which was a legend in the battle rap world and part of this hip hop construct that we call the everlasting part of music. So Math Hoffa genuinely has outgrown his own legend status, so he's going somewhere else where a lot of us are not familiar with. And I'm not casting that upon China Mac to be perceived as jealous, but this is the consensus in the room. If you ask most of their constituents, majority of the people would be favoring towards Math Hoffa's side, as this is jealousy. But I'm not saying that. Let's look at the facts. So Math Hoffa put out a little situation, and it was the DMs. Let's read those together. Now it says, LOL, what type of ish y'all be eating on there, bro? And the reply, China said, whatever, we can eat the food you eat, but put me onto what you F with. And that was July. Then fast forward to July 2nd, can we make it happen, bro? Then I guess Math didn't reply all the way until, well, he still didn't reply because China would send another message in August, and it says, what's good, bro? And then there's another one say, don't tell me you switched up on me, gang. Then it's all the way September, I guess. So it's love. Great. You doing well. Now, I can be an honest person and tell you what I think happened that all of y'all caught on to. And this is being respectful to both brothers. I've been in this similar situation with Math, but it was not intentional. And Math is a good dude for it. What happened is Math is growing every day like all of us, but he's on a faster rate than most of us. I'm gonna say that again. Math is growing every day like all of us, but his rise and growth is at a faster rate than all of us, with no exaggeration by me. It's just facts. So what he's done now is employed an assistant to handle his social medias as far as messagings or whatnot, and that's like what anybody would do for a business. This is why I be taking L's on YouTube soon as I go at a high level. And it's hard to reach everybody when you got kids to take care of, family. You got a real life outside of YouTube as well. Or even if it's YouTube within itself, he's on a higher level. So you can't be managing all that. It's a lot of people who send me messages already. Everybody know that about me. I can imagine how much messages Math Hoffa is receiving. Therefore, I'll send a message to Math Hoffa, and because I know situations like that, I don't get mad if it takes him a while to respond. But the good brother always responds in a good time frame with me. You know what I mean? Even if it takes him a while, he's gonna salute you. And if he don't respond to you at all, it's not because he don't mess with you. It's honestly an honest mistake of too much messages. This is a fact. people get in their feelings, and that's why I love YouTube, but it's uncomfortable when you're growing. People start thinking you're bougie when you hit certain numbers or get certain plaques, and that's not the case at all. It's just that your homework becomes more problematic of the stress levels or trying to micromanage everything. You can't multitask every damn thing. You can do some things and multitask, but it gets way too much. The plates get overfilled, and I think China Mac had miscommunication, so he took his abundance of energy towards math, and maybe it was an honest situation where it was about Taxstone and all that, but you're telling me China Mac doesn't know about the feud between math and tax, which I think it's peace now, because I seen Math Hoffa put a comment in one of my videos I did about this situation, and he put peace and unity. I mean, how could you not love a good brother like that? If you know where Math Hoffa came from, you know, salute to New York. Half of my family from New York, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my mom's sisters, and rest in peace to my grandma. But Math Hoffa comes from that same cloth that China Mac comes from. You know, you would think dudes from a real section would have understanding, but this is the miscommunication that happens all the time, and it starts havoc. Now, China Mac responded to this, and I'm gonna let China Mac speak, and then I'm gonna show you what Math Hoffa had to say. This is China's Mac situation on the entirety of this.
It's crazy. Math Hoffa, bro, you been on my dick, bro. Like, ain't you the same person that was screaming free China Mac when I got locked up on my parole violation, bro? And I didn't even have a clue who you was, bro. Like, I didn't know you, bro. Like, you was screaming free China Mac because I had a wave. You was a struggling battle rapper, and you was trying to ride my wave, bro. And now you got a little rhythm, and you want to make it seem like I'm chasing you, bro. When I came on your show and you agreed to do my show, and then you got big-headed and stopped answering me. But that's not the reason why I made the video about you. The reason why I made the video about you is because you had a man up there talking about an active murder case when Taxstone is still fighting for his life. And you want to post my DMs? Like, girls do that, bro. Like, are you a girl or a man? Free Taxstone, man.
I really hope these two.
So, as you can see, Math Hoffa would respond to some of these things, and this is what Math Hoffa had to say about this entirety. Math Hoffa said, to all my peoples who are trying to reach me on social media, I get thousands of messages every day. My publicist / assistant tries her best, but obviously some messages slip through the cracks, and I can contest to that, as I told you guys earlier in the beginning of the video. He said some messages slip through the cracks. If you have my direct line, please hit me on that. I would hate to have anyone feeling neglected and trying to cancel me. LOL, he wrote. God bless. I ain't gonna lie, that made me giggle a little bit. This ain't me mocking you, China Mac. That you gotta admit, he is referencing to the backlash and the canceling that you try to do of him, alleged canceling, and he took it in the chin, as you know, just comedy, humor. It's better than him having the same emotions as you and keeping this thing going with negative energy, and we all know where negative energy can lead to. I seen Piper Boy Williams, he's a battle rap blogger from the battle rap community, and he referenced some certain things about this situation, and even some of his subscribers, they had a lot to say. Some were saying, well, I'm not gonna say the negative things, but we'll say the good things. People felt this was just a miscommunication because the consensus in the room is jealousy and envy on China Mac's part. On this video, I'm not gonna say any of that. I got my own personal opinion, but I'll be non-biased here and just say sometimes as men, we have to understand the miscommunication and make amends. It seems that Math Hoffa is on the verge of making amends, but when he shows these receipts, he's just trying to let everybody know this ain't on my side. Math Hoffa's already been perceived to be this big bad bully, but in the situations when he hooked Dose, the battle rapper, Dose was violating Math Hoffa's space, putting the brim in his face. Like, let's just be honest. Then Sirius Jones brings a group of females and he's screaming out, "Woo, woo!" You're doing the most. Math Hoffa is a good gentleman and a good sport to these things. So I think China Mac should make amends and just say you was wrong on that one, but to allude and bring it as Taxstone is fighting for his life and you got Troy Ave, but Troy Ave is fighting for his life too though right now. Can we be honest about that part? It may not be the amount of years that Taxstone is facing, but it's like almost maximum 10 years or something like that. You know, those New York gun charges. I just think people need to stop picking and choosing based on emotions and personal feelings and agenda against an individual and look at it as a situation of repair who you are, and humility will take us far. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed, man. I hope y'all keep rocking with the platform and everything we got going, man. Make sure you rock out. Look, listen, a journey can only take you as further as the heart can go through the hurdles that come at us in life. Catch that and don't let it go over your head. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.